Would you like to know what that medicine is? Well, tonight you'll be given the ultimate cure-all solution by Nate Dunlop, who will present information from an exclusive medical report entitled The Secret Medical Miracle. He will deliver sufficient factual information from this special report so you can make a valid decision on his findings. The speech will be in two portions. The first will be the 5 to 7 minute speech, and then the Q&A afterwards. I'll be thinking of what questions you might have as he's speaking here tonight. Now, you ready for the cure? Please welcome Nate Dunlop to tell you what the cure is. Nate?
In my hands is the cure to many medical maladies, from the ABCs to the XYZs of medical conditions. A very special kind of medicine that's abundant, inexpensive, all around you. I'm wondering, are you taking advantage of it? For see, tonight we are going to discuss a very special elixir that can cure your problems. One that is, yes, it is indeed those cute and cuddly, colossal creatures of absolute calmness, cats. Yes, this special report, put together by leading catologists, states all the medical benefits of cats that you have likely probably been missing. First, this is how we're going to break down. We're going to look at cats from a historical perspective. We're going to look at it how it applies to you. And then third, we're going to show you why the government would kill you if this information got out. From a historical perspective, we all recall the times, well not really, we read about them, of plague, bubonic plague. Well, historians and archaeologists have now learned those that survived the plague were in fact surrounded by cats, which warded off the plague. Plague doctors, to keep the plague at bay, actually wore cats like a mask over their face to stay protected. In areas where plague was suspected, they merely bathed cats into the water. And another special treatment, if you had the plague, you could merely just take some kittens and rub them over. Yes, just like that. You would be cured within days. But it just wasn't bubonic plague, and it's all in this historical and factually accurate report. That even rubbing cats on your body proves effective against typhus and smallpox as well. Who would have thought? Now what about other deadly diseases like influenza? What a killer. Oh, not if a cat is around. Allow the cat to sneeze on you. It will cure the influenza. In fact, during times of outbreaks, cat phlegm would be collected and then sprayed into the air to breathe it in. Now, but we don't live in times of plague. We live in the modern age. You probably want to say, Nate, how can cats help me? Well, I'm glad that you asked. And again, it's all in this factual report here. Let's take thinking about cats as Mr. Dalton is demonstrating here. It's impossible not to laugh and smile and be giggling with glee and bliss. And you must always have cats on your mind, so. Now, just the sheer sight of cats, it's even been known to alleviate pain, which is why cats have been proven in field hospitals in times of emergency as a substitute for morphine. Were you aware of that? Sure you weren't? Now, just looking at a cat, allowing the cat to look at you, it's been proven it helps lower blood pressure, lower your heart rate, and relax you. Take it one step further. If you allow yourself to synchronize with the eye blinks of a cat, you can balance out your circadian rhythms. Again, it's all in this factual report here. Now, let's say, if you know anyone else, does anyone know anyone that suffers from arthritis? Certainly painful, isn't it? Well, you may find an effective cure within 5 minutes a day of merely petting a cat. In fact, the petting of a cat not only is soothing to the skin, it can help reduce and even reverse arthritis. Who would have thought? I didn't know any of this, by the way, until I find out this exclusive report, which I'm glad I now know. Does anyone know anyone that suffers from depression? Oh my! Well, throw away those dangerous prescription drugs like Zoloft and get yourself a prescription to Perloft, which has been shown, by the way, Claudette, to be 38% more effective than all leading brands of antidepressants combined. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, though? Just a little bit of interesting, any of those fans of like brain science, it's actually the neurotransmitter ketamine. So, it's all there. And for any of you men in the audience here tonight, anyone thinning up there? Well, you may be surprised that sprinkling cat hair, you'll have a lush, thick pasture up there in no time. I think we've discovered your secret, Sam. You don't have to admit it, but I think we know. Now, what about more common stuff, though? Cuts and scrapes and bruises and burns. Well, it's again those delightful, cuddly creatures of adorableness, cats. In fact, cat saliva is the world's most potent antiseptic. It can even improve skin quality and reduce scars. Who would have thought? And the stimulation of a cat's tongue, if you've ever suffered some nerve damage, it can not only soothe, but even bring back dead nerves. Now, are you tired? Now, here's the thing. Especially after snow shoveling season, we all get sore and our backs are tired, and we spend, what, $800-900 at a massage therapist? You don't need to do that anymore. Get out your favorite dance mix and just put the cat on your back. Problem solved. In fact, massage therapists are now admitting the secret, the new secret that they don't want you to know about. In deep tissue massage involves cats and tap dancing. It's all in here. This the wonders, the amazements of what cats can truly do. Now, another thing, digestive problems, Crohn's disease, IBS. Cats have a thing called kneading, making biscuits. By allowing cats to soothe out on your stomach, can cure such problems like that. Again, just get yourself some cats. You know what? Now it is, just for the sake of time, we can't cover everything that's in the report here. But here is an important one. It is flu season. The stuffy noses, the nasal inflammation, the coughs. Yes. Well, consider sniffing cat flatulence.
Oh, God.
Jake, I am telling you, my friend, I couldn't speak earlier tonight. It is a cure. In fact, even severe nasal inflammation, like hay fever, allergic rhinitis, gone. Gone. And lastly, if there's at least one thing, consider this. The very best. To get all your vitamins, all your nutrients, boost up your immunity, get all your vitamins, consider cat milk. Yes, cat milk. Not only is it beneficial for you, it helps reduce body acidity by raising the pH above 7 to alkaline levels. And now I prefer those free-range cats that are preferably, I don't like that pasteurized, homogenized cat milk. Oh no. And if you're really adventurous, Carl, maybe you'll just go out and pick up a cat like a watermelon and just take a quick suckle. And shaves. It gives an effective shave also. Now we got to get serious though here for a moment. Why is this information not available to you? Think about this, Phil. Why would you go to your doctor and give him all your money if you could just have a cat? How would the hospitals treat you, Mike, if you just had a cat? All the millions of dollars worth of equipment would be worthless if they knew that you had a cat. All the medicines and products that you have would become obsolete if you just had a cat. That's why it is a conspiracy. I may not make it home tonight. I may be hit by a semi-truck because I have revealed this top secret information. So if there's one thing, please, cancel your doctor's appointments, cancel your insurance, stay away from those hospitals. Just get yourself a cat. Toastmaster, I am now ready to move and answer all questions to this authentic